Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand, the Granddaddy Plays Dreamscaper. The game is now officially in early access and we have already played once. And I'm very happy to say that I now fixed the controls in here. I have no idea what I did to change it. I feel like I was just mashing buttons, but at some point it worked. Now I can control the girl with my control stick again and do all the other stuff with the directional buttons. And also I also took a look at the journal over here, and I found out that apparently I can set what abilities and or items I start a run with early on, but I have to buy those things. For example, I could start every run with boxing gloves, but I would have to spend a certain amount of insight in order to get those with a certain rarity. Which is pretty cool, especially long term. You could actually just focus on being able to start every weapon with exactly the kind of everyone with exactly the kind of weapon you want, which is pretty neat. But yeah, it will take a lot of resources for that, and I was already pretty convinced that I probably will invest a little bit of resource in at least 1 second ability, because you know you start every run with only one of those. I don't know if I'm actually going to lose the Astral Blow for that. I think I may, which is sad, but I want to try it out. The Blast Flare has been amazing. So I really want to get that with a common rarity in here. Now I'm going to start with that always and evermore, apparently. Seems to be the case. We'll try it out. Let's go into the run. Gotta say, I will miss the Astral Blow though. That one has been a very good companion. But what I noticed is that you can even get higher rarities on that one too. That's right, baby. That's exactly what I wanted to see. That is such a cool ability to use. And I don't think I would have solved that early on, but someone watching the last video actually helped me solve it. The riddle that gave me a little bit of trouble, it is Minesweeper. It is actually just good old Minesweeper. Knowing that, it actually makes sense. I think we were going in the right direction for solving what was supposed to be doing there. We noticed that the icons that were far away from the blue pellets, we noticed that those were usually pretty safe to activate. So I think with a few more tries, I would have solved it. But now I am very happy that I don't need to solve it anymore. Now I'm very happy that I just know what I am getting myself into. And I gotta say, back in my day, I really liked playing Minesweeper. I really like playing the big boards of that game a lot. But, oh yeah, I actually want to go into the boss fight. I want to see if we can just skip out on it again. I really like the big boards on that, and they are pretty easy to solve too. Okay, we can just skip the boss, get the big drop immediately. That is cool, the wizard rope, look at that. Oh yeah, baby, I take that. And, thing is, it doesn't matter how good you are at that game. Can just go there, please? I think I can't actually leave this room, because it's a boss room. But towards the end of the game, it always ends up being a bit of RNG, you know, you have 2 spaces left, one of them is a bomb, one of them is not. And you're supposed to solve that then and there. But you can't because, you know, it's a 50-50 chance. I'm pretty sure the same thing can occur in here as well, but I hope it will not happen all too often. Okay, there's a knife, it's better than my broadsword. Don't question the logic behind that, it's just an honest-to-God truth that we will have to accept. And there's some items here in the shop. All projectiles begin homing towards enemies. Okay, that actually sounds dope. That actually sounds pretty cool. Crystal barrier. Automatic barrier that absorbs damage before regenerating. Can no longer block or parry. Okay. Okay. That one has some potential. I do like to block every now and then, especially when it comes to projectiles. Ice spikes. That's a new ability too. I like the idea of not even needing to parry anymore, not needing to do that in the first place. But there are some situations where I really do like to have that ability, that possibility in the first place still. There's a new ability, we take that one of course. Not the strongest, but it will do. That's a real one. We will have to contemplate. We have to meditate about that. Discovered the rocket roadster. I don't know if that was shining last time too. A hand-me-down. I adore this bike. The elegant, swooping handlebars, the distinctive tangerine frame, the convenient fanny pack, and it carried me on many adventures out and back. I'm pretty sure we can check all of those out in our journal as well. Oh man, I'm just looking forward to actually forging some more relationships with the other guys, just because I want to see what else the character perks, the inspiration perks will have in store for us. I hope there's just one that is going to be all about the abilities. I hope there's going to be one that is all about that. There goes one. He's gonna burn and get stumped. Good stuff. Blow this up. And check what we can find in here. Please be good. The finger gun, huh? I don't think I want it. Actually, you know what? Yes, I do want, because it gives me extra sand. Extra sand, that's more buying power. More buying power means that I will have more, honest to God, good opportunities to buy some neat stuff later down the line. Of course I want that. Of course I want that. Let's check here. Okay, you are extra fire damage, a broadsword, which is worse than what we have, and a front flip. Double landing pushes enemies back. We had that before. I did not like it. I actually did not like that one bit, just because it made me so slow. And I hate being slow. That is sadly an honest to God truth. I like to be super mobile. I like to be hyper mobile. Oh, there was just one block left missing here, huh? At least I had some sand in it. I'm going to buy the homing, just because we can. Every now and then we are going to use our projectiles, and when we do, we will be thankful. You know what? I'm gonna blow these up too. Got some sand, got some arrows we won't be needing. Fine. I don't know why they were like, okay, you know what? This very first boss fight, we allow players to skip it. I don't know why they made that decision. Here's the thing, at this point I have fought the Leviathan a lot of times, where I think that I'm fine either way. I'm fine with having to fight him, I'm fine with not having to fight him. I don't think I'm losing out on all that much. But just the ability to skip out on the boss fight, it's such a weird decision to make. I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. In the grand scheme of things, I just think I don't mind it all that much. He dodged my upheaval. And they're getting roasted. That ability is so satisfying to use. Not only because of the damage it deals, but also because it actually just CCs my enemies for such a long time. Cooldown is pretty short and crisp as well. Ooh, destroy enemies without taking damage. There we go. That did not last long. There's one down. Now for you. Got the god level parries there. I just wanted to dodge away from that guy because I was not feeling confident about my ability to parry what he had in store for me. And then I dodged right into the guy who immediately attacks you the moment you decide that walking close to him is going to be a smart idea. Didn't lose much HP for that, but we lost HP for that, and that I do not appreciate. There's some solos for us, that's good. And again. Again. I am not allowed to take damage! What was that? I'm pretty sure you did not have that move before. I was keeping my purpose distance from that guy. Thinking he would not have... I think he just would not have anything he could hit me from that distance. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay, what do we get here? Optics here, that's a powerful range attack. Do I get homing laser beam eyes? Because that would be cool. Kilonova, we had that before. I did not like it all that much. Boxing gloves, very strong with a lot of extra effects. They actually seem pretty interesting. What is this? Burn duration plus 20%. I think we do have some burning effects, right? Let me check really quick. We have no burning there. This one adds an oil chance. That one increases our fire damage. Yeah, we actually do not have any fire effects yet. Oh, there it is on the blast flare. I was about to say, we had something that makes our enemies burn. So, you know what? Take it. These thingy-magics, they're pretty nice, but not that necessary overall. Although the boxing gloves, they are tempting. Thing is, I really don't like spending too much money early on weapons, or... well, at least not on weapons. Because there's just always that high chance of them becoming irrelevant or replaced with a future random drop. It's always a question of, do you really need this? Do you really want this? Is this a necessary investment to make at this point? Ooh. Did not want to use that here. Thank you. I need you to stop throwing spears at me. The cool thing about the finger gun is that it actually just makes enemies be knocked back pretty hard from a long distance. It's a very nice weapon you can use in order to engage a fight from a distance. We don't have a key for that room, sadly. Hope we get one back in here sooner rather than later. Hello there. He was a bit faster than me. That's something to be very mindful about. Can I deflect your spear back? I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, we can at least block it. There you go, boyo. I think he did something over there. Which is fine, because we did something back to him. Joker. Destroy these, destroy these. You notice that my gameplay feels a little less off than last time. Okay, there it is, Minesweeper. Now we know what we need to do. So... this is going to be a bomb, so this is not going to be a bomb. This is going to be the bomb, so these two are not going to be bombs. Neither are these two, and we're done. See? My minesweeping skills are on fleek. Is that how you say? It may be, it probably isn't. Goodbye upheaval. It was nice having you, but the shadowy grasp is just ever so slightly better. Ever so slightly. And... down you go. Down you go, baby boy. Now for you. Gonna roast you. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, get me out. Thank you. Oh man, that is such a satisfying ability to use. I feel like I've said that many moons ago, but I feel like the fire abilities in this game, they are so satisfying to use. I can't even put my finger on why that is. It's just so. Ooh, a better shield. A little bit of parry window actually sounds kind of tempting. But I also want to get more oil chance in here because apparently there's some synergies that we can get with that kind of stuff. Probably something. Okay, this enemy is now oiled up. If you put him on fire now, he's going to take all the damage, or I don't know, maybe just explode. Oh, I wouldn't mind exploding enemies in here. As long as they don't explode in my face. As long as the explosions are friendly fire that does not hurt me, but only my enemies. I do not mind exploding enemies. He is fast. Shadowy Grasp and my Flaming Fist into the ground. Thanks for the bliss. And now for that joke up in there. Burn to death. Feels good, man. You know what that Shadowy Grasp thing always reminds me about? Elfenlied. The manga anime called Elfenlied. And you know what Elfenlied always makes me think about? Terror Surge sounds huge. And it burns enemies too. Oh, we are earthbenders in here! Oh, we be earthbending in here. Good stuff, I like it. And Elfenlied always reminds me of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because I think they were called Vectors, the invisible grabby hands that those special people had. To me, they were just stands. Nobody else could see them, but they could have impact on the real world. Okay, that is a great role. That is a great role that I do want to have. Bottle Rocket also not bad, but we take this one. That's the only thing that always makes me be like, okay, I'm going to replace my role with this. A better role. It's a pretty sensible decision to make, isn't it? Now, what's it gonna be in here? Free HP. Let's actually leave that room behind, because I'm pretty sure that we still have to fight in here. Or maybe we can skip the room here too? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Oh, we have to fight. And you look like you were in it to rush in on me. They're gonna do it again. They stopped. Ooh, that hurts me. Sadly, you can make these jokers flinch. Or we can put them on fire. I need you to stop, please. Gotcha, baby. Okay, one of them is gone. Come over here. Come a little bit closer. That's what I'm talking about. What is this? Extra health and fire damage? I think that's pretty good. Actually, oh, I wanted to get the HP too. Should have healed myself there on that fountain, and actually should have double checked with the shop too. Doesn't matter. You know what? Let's actually stay awake for a little bit. Go talk to our friends. Actually, before we talk to our friends, let's see if we can craft something. Craft something that we can give to them. Okay, we can actually craft quite a few things in here, which is good. I don't quite remember who liked what, though. I think, hang on, there was... Okay, here's the thing that we're gonna do. We just pick up the things that we can make that are being preferenced by a lot of people that we have not met yet. That seems like a pretty smart choice to make. Here's a vibrant, reusable water bottle. That sounds like something we could give to someone who enjoys going out on travels and the likes. Let's go to the bookstore. I think I remember you. Allison. Chit-chat. Allison bombards Cassidy with cat facts. Good stuff. Okay, we're gonna give you the whimsical sonnet. Okay, now we are acquaintances. Hey, you the cool shirt girl. Uh-huh. Last time you were here, you were wearing a shirt from my favorite comic. It was a songstress shirt. Oh, damn, yeah! I'm so excited that you know this comic. Literally nobody I know cares when I talk about it. I bet her being like, yeah, it was a gift. I don't know anything about that. I'm Cassidy, by the way. I'm Allison. I am glad that you two got acquainted. That was a very short conversation. Okay. Allison's Wonder. Let's see what that is gonna be all about. Where do I see it? Here. Influences. Okay, she has ability damage, and ability cooldown, and maximum lucid. Okay, she is someone I am immediately very interested in. I can just equip it like this, right? Yeah. Okay, Allison, I will see to it that you and I are going to be the best friends, so we can max that out early on. Now, we still got a little bit of time left, so we're gonna go to the cafe. And Bruce, I remember Bruce. Bruce stops Cassidy mid-story to scribble something in their notebook. Okay, you get the coaster. He liked it enough. And then the botanist had it out with the biologist then and there. In the university foyer. Such palaver. Never seen the like of it. Well, that's untrue. In 84, goddammit, it's so long ago, there was an incident with the anthropology professor and the sociology students. Did they sell tickets for that one too? Sadly not, or I'd have bought one. That was a clandestine affair. Under the cover of murky cafeterial twilight. You make that side of academia sound like a blood sport, sir. I didn't realize people could get so aggressive over animals and plants. Man, the things people could get aggressive about, you would be amazed. Reserved for conversations about ethics and marketing. Ah, I told you. Call me Bruce Cassidy. There's no need for formalities. And your characterization is not inaccurate. Interdisciplinary communication, that's what's needed. But you tell the old guard that... And no. I can see your mouth opening, my girl. I am not the old guard. And oh, the outrage, the indignity. How dare a mere historian tell others their business? Don't you know, Bruce, that each independent field holds the answers to all the world's problems, and that comparing findings and asking questions rather than making assumptions, why, that's just wastes time. Even my fellow departmental colleagues, Cassidy, even them. Really? I think historians would want to talk to people about their, you know, histories, interests. You would, and you would be wrong. But, Cassidy, you would often be wrong. Ritual purposes. Bloody ritual purposes. And I've talked your ear off. It was great to meet you, Bruce. I have certainly never sat down to think about the importance of trash before now. But it was very informative. Genuinely. Always glad to meet a fellow garbage aficionado. You're welcome to come and chat anytime you like. I will hold you to that. Okay, now we got Bruce's wisdom. What is that gonna do for us? Bruce. Okay, he has critical damage and critical strike chance and attack chance. So he's the guy we would like to look at if we want to go for a more melee build-oriented build, I guess. It's good to know. Now, we still have one item we can give away, and we have a little bit of time left. So let's go to the Silk Lounge. Have you been there before? Oh yeah, of course we have. There's Tamal. Chit-chat. Tamal intensely explains to Cassidy the origin story of a famous rapper. Now that's not a story I would have expected to hear from him, but sure. There, take the bottle. Oh, we went all the way on you here. Tamal, right? That'd be correct, yes. And you're Cassandra. It's Cassidy. Cassidy, right, sorry. That's fine. You were busy when they introduced me at work. I think. I was. But hey. Nice to meet you, Cassidy. Pleasure. Oh, this is a comfortable conversation, you can tell. So, did you need something? Nah, just walking up to you, handing you a bottle. I'm just a fan of standing in awkward silence. Wish granted. I'm kidding. I wanted to introduce myself properly. Since Nathan said you'd show me the ropes. That's news to me. Oh. Don't worry, I'm not upset with you. I am, however, upset with Nathan. Do you think a frowning face or a flatline face would best express professional annoyance in an emoji? Is this my first test? Absolutely. Flatline face. Nothing else quite gets across that I'm not mad, I'm disappointed vibe. You know? We're going to get on just fine. I have to go on and compose a strong but softly worded email. But I'll see you at work, Cassidy. Yeah, absolutely. I can relate to those sensations, by the way. Okay, we unlocked the shield too, and his passion, and lightning strike. Okay, you know what? That sounds like something I would want. What else do we get here? Tamal. Okay, he's all about that fire damage. That is also pretty interesting. Okay, I can see it. Now we're only missing out on one character. Do I remember who that is? Do I remember who that is? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. We will have to see about that. But for the moment, pick our inspiration in here. I think I'm gonna stick around with... Actually, we do have some burning damage right now, so we should probably just go with the Tamal stuff in here. But we also have some good abilities. Now, let's actually go with the fire damage. By the way, I wonder, do these extra conditions now actually work on bosses? Because I'm pretty sure previously they didn't. We have to try that out later down the line. But for the moment, let's appreciate being... Oh, hello there! For the moment, let's appreciate being honest to God, fire and earthbenders in here. Burn him to the ground. He is so tanky, man. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts so much. So much. Okay, I need you to stop doing that forever, please. Oh man, that's so good. we are earthbending here, guys. I want you to pay notice to that. Wish M. Night Shyamalan could see this. Don't even need 6 people to dance for us in order to move all this earth. But then again, this is a dream. We can do whatever we want. Good stuff. That's one down. Ooh, the bending's good. The bending is very good. It's gonna burn. I don't think we even hit him with that. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, pick all of this up. We don't have a key, but we do have bombs. Please be good, please be great. It's a chest, please be good, please be great. It is... actually not bad. It is a better shield, so we will survive a few more hits in the future. So you know what? For that I'm grateful. Now let's move down here. Actually, let's double check. Like that roof over there. It's shining bright. I was just taking it in as part of the scenery, but I actually can't remember this. Home away from home. We'd rent the cabin deep in the woods each year to get away. I think my parents needed it way more than we did. We talked about buying it too before we stopped going altogether. That's a sad memory. Anything else over here? Doesn't seem like it, so we keep on moving. Oh, another one of those big guys. I actually want to get this guy out first. I didn't even hit him. In your face. Okay, got him. He's not down. He's still not down. That's what I'm talking about. And he dropped a key for me. Not going to use it immediately, though. Oh, he's running. He's doing the running man. Get me out! Oh, that was a close dodge. He's running again. Burning and running. Okay, I need you to stop. Thank you. He was not stopping running around at the speed of sound. Okay, there's our boss room. Earthbending. 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 Okay, we got him. Can I block you? Come on, I know you want to fire at me. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. The earthbending is so fun to use. It's very slow. It's very slow. But it's just way too cool to not use it. Okay, one more of those line puzzles over here. No problem. These puzzles I've seen plenty of by now. Do it like this, do it like that. Actually, let's do it like this rather. Put it here. Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. Put it there. And with that, we are done. Please be great. Sturdy target. Okay, hang on. You take double damage from projectiles, but half damage from everything else. I'ma try it. I'ma try it. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I'ma try it. I like how the first thing being thrown into my general direction as I get this stuff is an ability. It's a projectile out of those spear heroes. Now, this shop could be good for us. We have a lot of sand to spend. Black hole pulls enemies into the gravity well. It doesn't sound like it deals damage, so I'm kind of want to refrain from taking that. There's a better slingshot. And extra ability damage. That's always great to have. Kind of feel like wanting to pick up the HP over here. But let us not do that right now. Go over here. That's probably, yeah, I was about to say, that's probably gonna be one more room that we can check out. Ooh, I hate these guys. I hate these guys a lot. But they're all getting roasted. And then they get banded on. Thank you for all the sand and the bullets. Not seeing anything in here we can't check out, so we keep moving. There's a room in which we have to fight under certain conditions to unlock something, so let's see. Destroy all the destructibles in this room. Now that I can do. Earthbending, earthbending, dodging. Fire fist into the ground. Oh, my earthbending skills are so good. No, destructibles, there. There's still something left. Probably need a bomb for that somewhere. There it is. Now, give me a reward. Please be the best reward we have ever seen. It is kunai. I actually do think I like my finger gun still a bit better. Just because it has a very, very strong knockback attached to it. What can we make here? We can switch projectiles for bombs. Let's take it, because we have so many projectiles left lying around on the ground. Anyway, and we can actually recycle that item there too. And the bombs, they will be useful in the future for either this or that. Ooh. Earthbending, earthbending. Is that gonna be enough? It was. Now what's he gonna do? He's gonna miss me, that's what exactly. Oh, he's throwing bombs is what he's gonna do. I ain't having any of that, is what I'm going to say about all of that. Okay, bomb and a key. I mean, we only have one key, so we might as well use it on the room that does not need us to take a bomb as well. And I'm actually going to drink this. Ah, sure, why not? I'm lazy, let's go in here. And we get a Kilonova, which I don't like. I really don't like the Kilonova all that much. Cooldown's fairly long, the damage it deals... It's actually not bad damage. It's actually not very, very bad damage. On the contrary, you know, let's take it. Have some fun with it, why not? Let's double check with the shop. And then we go fight the boss. There's the masher, there's the slingshot, there's nothing else. Nothing else. Okay, we leave them. Show the boss a good time. I think we already saw this is going to be isolation, isn't it? Yeah, this is isolation. Yeah, that's the same interest before too. Hello there. Still not making a lot of noise, are you? Okay, there's a lot of gas around. Okay, gonna do this. Gonna use my Kilonova. Gonna burn you alive. Decent damage. Okay, we got him halfway through, which is good. I'm pretty sure the smoking effect was not here before. I'm amazed I did not get hit by that. I think I actually got hit by that, but I just didn't really notice it because the damage was not overly high. I wonder if I can block that. I cannot block that. Learn something new every day. Okay, he's not going to stop doing that, is he? He is not going to stop doing that, is he? Ooh, the Kilonova smacks him though. Okay, this attack. He's now going to use some projectiles too. He's gonna do it again. Oh, that was huge damage. Come on, take him out, take him out. He's down, is he? No more isolation going on in here. Whew. They made him a bit harder to fight overall, and I can respect that. Now, what do we get here? Extra HP and extra ability damage. Gracefully accepted. And yeah, we can leave here. Out of the Dark. I got an achievement for that too. Good stuff. Now, what is the next place we go to called? Campground Part 2. So it's still the campground. Oh, no, I actually want to go there. It's still the campground, but apparently a new stage to it. I wonder if it's like it was before, as in it's just the same place, but with harder enemies, or just entirely different. There's only one way to find out, I would say. I mean, this is basically the same starting room as we were in before, so that is clear to see. And here we get a new knife with ability bonus damage and a flamethrower. I actually don't have a very good ranged weapon, so this is definitely going to be a replacement. Oh, also there's something we can check out, I just realized that. Out on the water. My dad loved to take the canoe out. So did I, by the way. Canoeing is very, very fun. While the love didn't exactly spread to Max and me, we tried to humor him. Unless it was his daily 6 AM out and back. It builds character. It'll wake you right up. Once you do it, you'll be hooked. He always asked Mom too, and she would respond with a lazy wave of her hand. Next time, dear. Guys, in case you have never tried it, I can highly suggest going out for a canoe trip with some friends. It's very, very fun. You have the right people, you get in a workout for it, and you're gonna have a good experience doing so, you son of a gun! There's way too much stuff flying in my general direction, and I hate it. Roast him. Okay, you got roasted, which is nice. Okay, I just about had it with you jokers. Ooh, that hurt. Bump! Destroy them. We took so much damage from that because it was a projectile that hit me. That's a big problem. I got hit by a projectile, which is why my HP bar got super chunked there. On the other hand, I would like to believe that we actually did not take as much damage from the last boss because of the item we had then and there. So that's gonna be nice. Kilonova. Fist to the ground. Roasting. More roasting. More. Oh, we're out of ammunition already. Thanks for that. God knows I needed that. God knows I needed those HP. But yeah, my flamethrower It deals okay damage, but it goes out super, super fast. We can't spend HP for a bomb. That's a no. Oh, of course I'm going to take this. Thank you. Thank you, far too kind. Boom. Earthbending is so strong. Is that enough? It was enough. It was enough. It was quite enough. Let's hope for something great in here. Okay, we got a choice. Kilonova. Again, with shorter ability cooldowns too. I think we're just going to take this one, aren't we? Strictly speaking, it is a better Kilonova than we already have. You know what? Let's have 2 Kilonovas. That was still the very, very first burst explosion 550 thing that we had before. I think it was about time that we replaced it. Oh! He is big! Oh! He's quick! He is big and he is very, very quick. Okay. Take this one nice, slowly and strategically. Eat Kilonova. We blew him up. Ooh, that guy was scaring me a little bit. Put a Kilonova down there. And we're done. Ooh, there was a new enemy too. I think I have seen what that guy can do in a GIF. I think I remember that guy being there, and he is no joke. Okay, he's gonna throw some bombs at me. Got one out. Okay, what does he gonna do? Oh, that hurts me. Okay, there's a lot of you. I am not allowed to destroy any of the things in here. Oh, there's projectiles everywhere and I hate it. Stepped into that. Okay, that exploded one of them. Okay, now for you. He is teleported over here. He's gonna blow. We got it. Ooh, these guys are not kidding around. Terror Surge. That's the same thing we already have, but stronger. And we also found the shop. Please have something honest to God amazing, because God knows we need it. Okay, there's some HP for sale. That's a good deal. There is fires of an additional protection for all projectile-based attacks. That's cool. That's great. I'm interested. Static Field. We had that before. It was cute. The Mash has a better weapon. Rain of Blades is a very, very cool ability. I actually am inclined to take it instead of the weaker Kilonova. I kind of want to get the Static Field as well, but we already have developed our fire stuff quite a bit. We don't exactly have fully built for range attacks. Every now and then we do use them, but they are not our prime concern, is what I would say. But the Rain of Blades is gonna be good. Rain of Blades is a very cool ability because it has a very, very short-ish cooldown on it. Deals decent damage, especially when there's not a lot of enemies. But there's also still a case to be made for it, even if there are not only one enemies around. And you see that it actually just goes around, stunning all the enemies around here. More knives. Flying in your general direction. As I earthbend the life out of you. The dream. Gonna destroy these two. And yes, I do take those. I'm gonna leave them behind for later. And we're gonna play Minesweeper one more time. Okay, so let me see this. Let me observe this really, really quick. 3 around this thing are bombs. But you say that only one of them is, which means that these 2 are guaranteed to be bombs, which means that these 3 are not bombs. Good stuff. Now, you say that 2 around you are bombs. which means that one of these two is not a bomb, so this one... Hang on. 2 armor and 2 are bombs. And this one is a bomb. Oh, it's annoying because we probably have to guess in the end between these two. Okay, let's assume that this one is going to be a bomb guaranteed. There's a... You know what? Just reset it. Okay, apparently we hit that right. Good, then these two are bombs, we don't hit them. One of these two is going to be a bomb. We already set that as a bomb, so that is fine. Now, one of these two. I knew it comes down to these two. We already know that this is a bomb. We have to guess. We hit it right. Bless it. And the crystal barrier. I already saw that earlier, I think. It's gonna absorb 360 damage from me. I'll take it. Lose my ability to block, don't care. Maybe it's gonna be good for us. And destroy enemies without destroying any destructibles. I should be able to do that. Oh, there was a projectile. Good. That's going to make them blow off. And the knives from the safe distance. I don't even have to be close towards my enemies. That's the best part of it. That's a great pickup. Ooh, that was a good pickup. Wish I would have seen that before we fought the boss, but sadly that cannot be helped. But now we can actually go back into the shop, double check if there was something good. We can also go into this key room over here. Oh guys, I feel it. We're gonna go far in here. Gonna go far in here. What's this gonna be? It is twin wolf heads. That's not good. It's a pretty nice thing to have, assuming you go for a pretty nice ability-based build because of all the not ability, range attack-based build, because it had a lot of modifiers for that going on. But that's not what we are all on about right now. I could the photocopy. I kind of want to try it out just to have some fun with it, but I also want to get the static field. So I'm going to do the pragmatic thing. I'm gonna take both. I can't take both because I would not really gain that much from it, is what it is, sadly. Now we have to leave it behind. We will take the photocopy in here. We do have a flamethrower, which is gonna deal some good damage for us. So we will see. We will see if that will actually benefit us nicely. I hope it will. I hope it will. Okay, it's another room like this. Okay, that shattered me. Got one of these jokers out. I have to keep running. I don't want to approach them too close. Oh yeah, we can't block anymore. I forgot. Killing over in your face. Ooh, he keeps running at me like crazy. Okay, killing over. Where's my blades? Okay. Gotta say, the shield that blocks off damage is doing God's work for us in here. Oh, we got him. We got him. Turban gives me running speed and more max HP. Of course I take that. Reroll this away, reroll that away. Off to the next floor. Oh, guys, are we going to go for the full clear on this one? We may. What is the next stage? Just tell me what the next stage is. Nightmare City. Okay, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Now we're getting an honest-to-God nightmarish territory. It was only a matter of time. It's a dream-based game. It was only a matter of time. Okay. This does look like the city, but it really does not look like a happy place to be. An awkward period. I found this truly hideous pair of spiked armbands at the thrift store around the corner. Waves of nostalgia paired with embarrassment washed over me. I owned these exact same bands during my goth phase. High school was a strange time. Okay, it was a short memory. Ooh. Knives out. Killing over out. We got him. Oh, we got some good ability stuff going on right now, and I love it. The blades are so good. What is this? Attack bonus window. I don't know what that means. Makes all attack bonuses easier to trigger. Ah, I think I know what it means. Ah, yeah. That means that my combo... Ooh, he has this jump attack! Ooh, he embraced becoming the one true shield hero. Spear hero. Also, I hate all the projectiles being around in the sky. I took so much damage there and I hate it. That hurts. Good stuff. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, it was. Ooh, the spear guy with the jump attack. That is pretty much a staple in any RPG kind of setting. You got a spear guy, you better be sure that he has some kind of amazing jump attack. There is... Oh, it's also up in there, I didn't see that. I don't know what gave us the idea that wielding a spear already makes you become an NBA player, but apparently that's a thing. Oh, you! Oh, you too. Oh, that hurts! Knives out. Ooh, I don't want this to be the point where it all ends. I don't want this! It ended. It ended. It ended. It ended. Ah, but we got pretty far. We got very far. Ooh, the Nightmare City. Okay, that was good. That was pretty good. Let's stay awake in here. We got a little time to just go somewhere. And we can craft some new stuff. Can also probably put some more swords and abilities somewhere to use. Alright, let's see what can we craft. We already had one of those water balls before. And I want to craft an item that only one guy will like. That doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. Tamar like this one. Who was the ability-based guy? It was Allison, right? Allison. Yeah, Allison. Allison likes comic-related stuff, I think. But she probably won't say no to an abstract poem either, right? Let's try it out. There's also one more character that we just need to find. Let's go to the Silk Lounge. Cassidy needs to go home to sleep. We already talked to Eve, and I don't think there's anybody else in here. So I should talk to her. We can't chit-chat with you, but we can give you stuff. Here, have a poem. She likes. Unlock the Teledash. We had that before, I think. Biting Dagger is new, though. Alright, Cassidy needs to go home to sleep, and that is exactly what we are going to do. Sleeping again. But not right now, but in the next episode. Guys, thanks for watching. We got pretty far and experienced some nice new things. If you like this video, if you like this game, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, be great of days, and please stay as awesome as you are.